Hey. It is a terrific Tuesday, and it's your favorite remote work enthusiast, Delilah. I'm back with another hot work from home opportunity, and I have a data entry work from home role for y'all. And if you have not been around, data entry is something that you guys have been asking about, and therefore I made the video that I did a couple weeks ago. It's the 6 best data entry work from home jobs video. Y'all have been loving it, as you can see. And if you have not watched that video, I highly encourage you to go watch that after this, because I give you some really helpful tips on how you can find more data entry opportunities. And just a little hint, I'm not going to tell the hints in that video. You got to go watch that video. So we're going to get into today's hot lead. But first, please, let's take care of business. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button and you tap that notification bell. This channel is all about working from home and sharing the latest information in the wonderful world of remote work. And if you want to make this a career, then you need to be here and just go ahead and lock in, hit that notification bell and all that good stuff. And once you take care of that business, we'll be ready to jump in. Okay, so today's lead comes from a company called Change Healthcare. I believe I have shared them on my channel before. If not, then it's a new to this channel company, but I believe I've shared them once before. I also want to point out that I recently made a video about 5 best healthcare companies. There's literally about 100 more, and I'm not exaggerating, that I could share with y'all. And that's why I'm like, maybe I've shared these folks, maybe I haven't, because there's so many healthcare companies that I have shared. Now, just a little bit about Change Healthcare. This is a huge company. They've got 10,000 plus employees, as you can see from their Glassdoor. And with that many folks working there, they have pretty good ratings. So definitely wanted to share this lead with you guys. So if we go ahead and jump in here, this lead is for their senior data entry operator position. This is available US wide, and if you hit the multiple locations drop down, it will give you multiple locations. So this lead should be good for US wide. And this is their senior data entry operator 2 role. Now, when it comes to the pay, I don't believe I have the accurate pay on this. When I was looking up the pay, it looked like it was going to pay somewhere between $31,000 and $34,000 per year based off of what I could find on their Glassdoor, perusing around and typing in different things. And that did not seem right to me. This is their senior role, and based off of what little information they give us, because they keep it short and sweet, I still just don't think that's right. I think it actually pays more, but y'all know me, I'm gonna go with the low end. And you guys know what this is supposed to pay. This is y'all's industry. Then you have that information that you can take with you once you're in the courting process with this company. So that pay breaks down to about $15.50 to $17 per hour. I know, okay? That's just what I found. So that's what I'll go with. And one more thing before we really get into it. They talk about the elephant, and it says that you don't necessarily need the elephant for their roles unless they specifically disclose that to you. And that would be prior to beginning employment. And they don't tell you that this role requires it, and they don't tell you which ones require it. But if everybody was using, their noggin, I believe it would be appropriate for the people who were in person. So hopefully that's how the company feels, but I can't speak for them. So getting on into it, it says, what will I be responsible for in this job? Brief summary of the role. Responsible for data entry maintenance of material from source documents to a computer connected terminal. May operate an alphabetical numerical key punch machine. Verifies data and performs clerical tasks in the data processing function. Examines, revises, approves, and dispatches input and output materials according to established specifications. What are the requirements? 1+ years of data processing experience, high school diploma required. What critical skills are needed for you to consider someone for this position? Microsoft Office platforms, Outlook, Word, Excel. What other skills experience would be helpful to have? Critical thinking skills, exceptional organizational skills, thorough attention to detail. How much should I expect to travel? Travel not required. Employees in roles that require travel will need to be able to qualify for a company credit card or be able to use their own personal credit card for travel expenses and submit for reimbursement. Join our team today where we are creating a better coordinated, increasingly collaborative, and more efficient healthcare system. COVID vaccination requirements. We remain committed to doing our part to ensure the health, safety, and well-being of our team members and our communities. As such, we require all employees to disclose COVID-19 vaccination status prior to beginning employment, and we may require periodic testing for certain roles. In addition, some roles require full COVID-19 vaccination as an essential job function. Change Healthcare adheres to COVID-19 vaccination regulations as well as all client COVID-19 vaccination requirements and will obtain the necessary information from candidates prior to employment to ensure compliance. And they're an equal opportunity employer, and this is just their EO statement down here, which just states that they can't discriminate against you for a number of legally protected reasons. So it says if you need a reasonable accommodation to assist with your application for employment, please contact us by sending an email to this address with applicant requesting reasonable accommodation as the subject. Resumes or CVs submitted to this email box will not be accepted. So, just a note about this, whenever you see this little bit on a job lead, that's for people who have a disability who need an accommodation. It's not a way to submit your application and be funneled to the top of the line. So, just make sure you're respecting that. And then it says click here to view our pay transparency non-discrimination policy. That would be great information to check out. And then they just talk about California residents, some specific stuff for Californians. And then it says Change Healthcare maintains a drug-free workplace and conducts pre-employment drug testing where applicable in accordance with federal, state, and local laws. So no doing drugs, guys. So that's the whole lead, okay? And they are so kind to tell us what the talent acquisition process, aka the hiring process, looks like. So step 1, you're gonna apply. Step 2, it says review. So it says once you apply for a job, the sourcing specialist or talent advisor will review your resume, ensuring your background matches the minimum job requirements. Selected candidates will be invited for a phone screen. And so you're gonna get on the phone with them. And then it says step 3, interview. Steps will vary by team, but typically include talent advisor phone screen, hiring manager interview, and a combination of technical screens and panel interviews. And then step 4 is an offer. And then step 5 is onboarding. And those are the steps. So that's, straightforward. But I think the part here that is helpful to know is they're going to want to get on the phone with you first. Then you may have, or you'll definitely have a hiring manager interview if you move on to the next step. And then it could be a combination of technical screens and panel interviews after that. So they're really making sure that they get the right talent in to their company. And that's a big deal. Okay. You want to work for a company who cares about you, and you want to work for a company that you care about. So with all of that stated, that is the lead. The apply now button is at the top left. And again, don't forget to go check out my page, my YouTube channel, watch the 6 best data entry work from home jobs video, and watch the 5 best healthcare work from home jobs video. Those are the 2 videos to watch next after this one. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.